What is going on, New Jersey Devils fans, and welcome back to this incredible run we're on in this franchise mode right now. We have currently won, I believe, 13 in a row. We're going to go ahead and simulate to this game here, but I'm pretty sure we're... Okay, hold on here. Joe Pavelski for Stevenson and a first. Let's just jump right into it before we do anything else. I've thought a lot about this trade, and I'm going to say no. This is honestly not what I was expecting to talk about first. Had a whole bunch of stuff to talk about, but Stevenson and a first for Joe Pavelski. Now, I don't really like this deal for a few reasons. Now, say we were to make this trade, we would have an extra forward and a huge gaping hole on our defensive core, which I do not want. Plus, trading a first-round pick for a player who, yeah, is great right now. He is the definition of a rent-a-player, but I don't think it's the right move right now, so I'm going to say no to trade a first-round pick for a guy who could only be around for 1 or 2 more years, especially with the game's weird retirements. I've seen players retire at like 34, 35, so Pavelski could be gone after the end of this year, which I don't really want. I'm going to say no to that one, although it's a trade I've thought long and hard about, trust me. But there's one comment that I want to bring up here before we look at this. You can see there the Devils will face against the Maple Leafs and come into the game having won their last 13 games in a row. Oh my goodness, that is awesome. So, you look here at this comment, this guy says the longest Devils winning streak is 13 in a row, tied for 4th in the NHL. Now correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe Pittsburgh has a record for most consecutive wins. I believe it's 17, I think. And that's back in the day when they had like Yager, Francis, Lemieux, like all those crazy players. So 17 in a row, that'd be pretty cool if we went ahead and broke that record. That'd be unbelievable. They also hold the longest season-ending win streak at 11. So that's kind of cool. Thanks for doing that research. This guy also says they also lost Game 7 of the Stanley Cup Finals that year, and Brodeur had 9 shutouts. Kind of similar what's going on with Corey Schneider. That's cool. That's cool to know. So you look at our team right now, and the problem is a lack of goal scoring. Yeah, we've won 13 games in a row. Yeah, people are kind of starting to pick it up, but we cannot have Palmieri not producing at the rate that he's used to. It's really hurting us. I mean, exact same thing with Drouin and Adam Henrique. It's really hurting us offensively. But talking about Corey Schneider here, I don't know if he has 9 shutouts. Probably pretty close. He has 1.99 goals against average and 7 shutouts. So he is by far the only reason we are in the position that we are in. And trust me, I am well aware of that. Trust me. One thing I want to do here is I want to worry about our winning streak right now. Before we start looking into trades and all that crap, I want to go ahead and have a look at our winning streak and see if we can make it 14 in a row and beat our personal record of 13, which I guess the Devils did. I don't know what year that was, but that's pretty cool. They have 13. Let's try to make it 14 here. Let's go. Period number 1, 0-0 up against Matthews and the Leafs. Period number 2, 2-1. Okay, there he is. You talk about him and he shows up. Austin Matthews and then Joffrey Lupul, but Pavel Zacha gets 1 headed into the third period here. Our winning streak is on the line. We're being outshot tremendously. Come on, guys. You can do this. You can do this. Come back. There you go. Adam Henrique. Just talking about how he's struggling offensively. Gets a big goal. Same with Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. A come from behind. Not going to say it yet, but we're coming from behind. Hopefully going to make it. Oh my God, Joffrey Lupul. No. Headed into overtime here. Come on, guys. You want this. I know you do. Overtime. Come on. Come on. Okay, go headed into a shootout. Come on. There you go. Taylor Hall wins it in the shootout. I was going to say a come from behind victory, and then Lupul scored, and then I was like, oh my God, what did I just do? All right, 14 in a row. Let's go ahead and make it 15 here up against the LA Kings. That would be awesome. It's kind of ironic because in that guy's comment, he says they also lost in Game 7 of the Stanley Cup Finals. Now, I believe that was the year where they lost against the LA Kings. So this could be kind of ironic here if we do lose and drop the streak. But hopefully we can keep it alive. Period number 1. There you go. Jonathan Drouin on Jonathan Quick. Period number 2. 3-2. Okay, Palmieri gets 2. 2. That's what I'm talking about, Kyle Palmieri. That's what I'm talking about. Jeff Carter gets 1 to cut the lead to 1 there. For the second period ends, now Brandon Peary, he gets the tying goal. Do not give them a power play. Their power play is lethal. Come on, guys. We could get this. 10 minutes left. Come on, power play. Our power play has been sick all year. Can't capitalize. Oh, my God. Do not go into another overtime game. No, 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 no. All right, 3-3 into OT. Come on, buddy. Cam Atkinson, I'm calling it. Atkinson with the winner. Another shootout. Come on. There you go. We get it again. Atkinson doesn't get it in overtime, but he gets it in the shootout. That's 15 in a row. Oh my God, we are on a streak. We are on a roll. We do not lose. Can we go flawless in this month? That would be unbelievable. We got 2 more games in this month. Can we go flawless up against the Ottawa Senators? 15 in a row. Let's make it 16. Period number 1. 2-0. Kunhackle and Cody Ceci. Oh my God, this team, man, this team. Period number 2. 5-0. Kunhackle gets a hat trick and Hall gets another. 9-1. Oh, holy shit. Smith Pelly, McNeil, Fowler, Adam Henrique. 9-1, and that is 16 in a row. Oh my God, I can't believe this. Kunhackle with 3. Oh my God, Corey Schneider again only allowing 1 goal. Holy crap! This is ridiculous. This is absolutely crazy. So let's go ahead here and potentially tie the record, I think. Let's go ahead and see here. You can see there we have won 16 straight, so we're looking for win number 17 in a row to tie the Pittsburgh Penguins, and we're up against the Boston Bruins, who don't have that great of a record. So this is very, very possible. Period number 1. Okay, 0-0. The shots are dead even. Second period. Oh my God, Chris Versteeg, and we started Anthony Niemi. Oh man, we have faith in our backup. Power play. All right, 24-20. The shots, and McNeil, baby. Third liner. That third line's been on fire lately. Hat trick last game. McNeil had a couple, and then we get another one here on Tuukka Rask. The shot. This is honestly such an even game. The shots are dead even. Oh no, Chris Versteeg again! You bastard! Kyle Palmieri, let's go! Kyle Palmieri comes right back. See, he's been producing. I can't trade this guy, even though I had a trade in place. We'll talk about that in a little while. But Kyle Palmieri scores. Oh man, this is going right down to the wire. I'm going ×4 simulation. I do not even care. Do not go into overtime. Oh my God, you guys gonna give me a heart attack here. Going into overtime. Let's go. Come on, guys. I'm calling it again. Cam Atkinson with the big overtime winner. 2 minutes left. Oh no, Bergeron. We can't set the record. No, Patrice Bergeron. We should have started Corey Schneider. Should have started Schneider. Well, you know what? It's all right. 16 in a row is pretty impressive. I guess we're 16-0-1, so it's not that bad at all. Not that bad at all. Just an incredible run that we went on there. Absolutely remarkable. So now we can just talk about the trades, and a lot of people are saying you gotta fix that thing with the goal scoring, man. You gotta do something about the goal scoring, and I agree with you. I had this trade in place. Jeff Skinner, he has been with the Hurricanes since he was drafted. He came into the league at 18, so he's what, 26 now? He's been here for 8 years. He's tired of not winning, and he's gonna get you points. He's gonna score the goals. He's gonna light the lamp. What about the playoff stats? Yeah, he's never played a game in the postseason, ever. So this would be a perfect trade if Palmieri wasn't playing so good right now. He's got 44 points in 61 games, all right? So Jeff Skinner has paid his dues. You can see here, once again, they're not going to be a playoff team. Their status is a rebuilder. He's on the block. They want to give him an opportunity to go win, and that's where Kyle Palmieri comes in. Now, Palmieri has been playing a lot better, 15 goals, 23 helpers. He's around in the same point range. Yeah, he's got 2 points less. Oh, man. See what I'm saying? That sucks. I don't know what to do. because Kyle Palmieri was a huge reason why we weren't scoring any goals at the start of the year. He was a big issue, and he was a big problem why we struggled out of the gate before we went on this crazy giant winning streak. But he's got 40, I'm sorry, not 2 points less. He's got a couple points less, 44 as opposed to his 39. So, I mean, I would love to get Jeff Skinner, but Kyle Palmieri, he's on a great contract. He's what, $4.6 million or something? Trust me, I really want to make this trade go through, but with the way that we've been playing and with Jeff Skinner maybe not being re-signed in the offseason, we may have to look, because with Jeff Skinner only having 1 year left, he may not be re-signed. He could be a free agent, and we could trade Palmieri, or we could trade another big contract, and we could really go after him in the free agency period. But we are scoring goals. We're doing that. Same thing with Jonathan Drouin. He's not really producing that great. 17 goals, 15 assists. I would love to move him. The thing is, his trade value is minuscule. It's so tiny. I have to give up so much extra to get Jeff Skinner. Like, I'll see if I can miraculously make something work here. Like, I'll have to throw in a first, right? I'll have to throw in a first-round pick to get him. And even then, I don't even know if that will go through. Oh, man. What are we going to do here? What are we going to do? I also have to get a fourth-line centerman. So, I mean, Jonathan Drouin and a first for Jeff Skinner, all right? That may not go through, but it also may, because they want Drouin and they really do want the first. It'll kind of be a perfect scenario for Carolina, because they want to get rid of Skinner, they want Drouin, they want another piece, and they get a first, although it won't be a great first. It's still a first-round pick, right? But we'll revisit this. We will. I'm going to have a look here instead of talk about every single team. I'm going to go ahead and look around the NHL, see if there's any suitable trading partners, and I'll see you guys in a couple minutes. All right, here. So I looked around the NHL, and there was a few different options. There's a few players who kind of fit the bill, and there's a few players who really didn't. But you look at this trade here. Jonathan Drouin, who was kind of wrong to get from the get-go. I think you guys really told me it was a bad idea. We traded a first and a third to get this guy. Pretty much, we actually sent a qualifying offer in, and he's been okay. He really hasn't been ideal. You'll see here, he had 50 points last year, which was nice, but only 32 this year. So Jonathan Drouin, he's getting paid $5 million for the next 2 years. We throw in a second, Mike Richards, who I'm kind of sad to get rid of because we did kind of revitalize his career, but he is, 78 overall, 34 years old. It's over for him. And then Blake Spears, who is a decent prospect for us. You can see there 75 overall, but you look at our center depth and we have a few players who are ahead of him, so I'd be okay with getting rid of him. You can see here we have McLeod and this guy as well, so we have some pretty decent players ahead of him. I mean, even this guy is still ahead of him, so him to get a shot in the NHL probably won't happen with us, and in exchange we get Oliver Bjorkstrand, who is a 86 overall, 23 right-wing sniper. He's got 13 goals, 38 helpers this year for 51 points, which is awesome, which is pretty much what Jonathan Drouin had last year. And we get William Karlsson, who is a fourth-line center for us, although he's listed as a third-liner. He's listed as a two-way forward, 11 goals, 8 helpers. He's got really good defensive category. Look at his senses, 96 discipline. His defense is 3.5 stars. His skating's excellent. His puck skills are great. I think that would really help out our team. I think this is a really good trade, actually. So Drouin a second, Richards and Spears. We also get this Josh Anderson guy who's a 24-year-old grinder. Could be maybe something for the future, like an 80, 82 overall grinder. Who knows? But the trade value is relatively even. I'm a little bit concerned that William Karlsson is too good for the third line. Sorry, for the fourth line. He's 26 years old, though, so he might not grow a whole lot more. I think this trade works. I think we get a better player than Jonathan Drouin, who has pretty much the exact same potential, medium top 6. They're both the exact same age. One difference is Drouin's making $1 million more, so we save cap. We give up a second to get Karlsson, then Mike Richards and Spears kind of covers the rest of the trade value that Bjorkstrand has over Jonathan Drouin. So will this trade go through? Trade rejected. Wow. Okay, what if we take like $500K of Jonathan Drouin's cap? What if we take only $500K? Will that sweeten the pot a little bit? Here you go. Will that trade go through? Trade rejected still, really? Wow, okay. Well, maybe we'll have to add like another pick, like a fourth? Ugh, let's see here. Let's see. How about if I add a fourth? Will that go through? Well, that sweetened the pot. Trade rejected. Wow. A little bit of an overpayment here. What about for a third as well? But it's going to be for 2023. Okay, a third, a second, and Jonathan Drouin for Bjorkstrand. Trade rejected. Wow, they do not want to part with him. All right, well, we got to find something else. All right, now what about this? What about Michael Dal Colle? So he's having a sick year, obviously, with Tavares. But what if we give him Jonathan Drouin, who has relatively the same skill, a second and a third for Michael Dal Colle? All right, hold on here. Now, this may be a little bit unrealistic, but I get a lot of comments saying, screw the realism aspect, blah, 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 do what works. And I agree with you. I agree. So Michael Dal Colle, all right, he's going to want big money next year. He's got the medium elite. So, I mean, the trade values match up. Drouin is no slouch, though. He's a good player. Put him with Tavares, that could be pretty dangerous. A second and a third. They're probably going to be a playoff team. Oh man, this could go through. I'm just going to try it. If this goes through, that's great, but if not, we'll try to make it work. Trade rejected, yeah. So a second, a third, and Drouin. What if I threw in that Blake Spears guy? See, I just need to score more goals. That's the thing. Our team needs to score more goals, and if we can get that done with Michael Dal Colle, that would be fantastic. Plus they have Barzil as well. Like, they have a lot of prospects, all right? They're not hurting at all. Dal Colle's kind of stuck behind Marchand and Andrew Ladd. I mean, Ryan Strome, Brock Nelson, they have a shitload of wingers. So I think that makes it a little bit more okay for me to go ahead and get him. Give me, like, your worst player here. Give me this guy. That won't go through because he's not signed. All right, let me find another person here. Let me just grab this guy, Kohlberg. Sure. Well, will that go through? That trade value is definitely in our side. A second, a third, Drouin and Spears for Michael Dal Colle. Trade rejected. Wow, this is way harder than I thought. If I took $750K of his cap for the next 2 years, trade rejected. Okay, these trades are hard, man. What if I took 1.5? Like, that's a big chunk of change I'm going to be taking. There you go. Will that go through? Trade rejected. Holy crap. These guys do not want to give him up. You know what? Maybe we'll try to kill two birds with one stone here. Let's get this Johan Sundstrom guy, who's a good fourth liner. He's 81 for the face-offs. He's listed as a minor scorer. He was a second-round pick, 26 years old. That kind of be perfect. All right, so let's give him 2 seconds, Blake Spears and Jonathan Drouin for Michael Dal Colle and a fourth-line center. And that's probably going to be the last trade we're going to make. Trade rejected, come on. I think he said sweeten it just a touch there. I'll throw in a fourth, man. I'll throw in a fourth. You guys are killing me here. You guys are killing me. There you go. Michael Dal Colle is a member of the New Jersey Devils. Oh, my God. There you go. Now, some people are not going to be happy about trading away Jonathan Drouin. I'm sorry that took so long. Oh, my God. But I'm sure people will be okay with acquiring Michael Dal Colle. Really? No one. No one's excited about Michael Dal Colle. Well, fine. You guys suck. I'm okay with that. I'm totally okay with that. We still got to deal with the Mike Richards situation. Now, let's go ahead. In the system, we got to call someone up. Michael Dal Colle will call up. There you go. Welcome to the squad, Michael Dal Colle. Now, let's go best lines here. I am stoked on Michael Dal Colle. I'm so stoked. That's such a big improvement from Jonathan Drouin. Yeah, we had to pay quite a bit, but the Drouin thing cost us a first and a third anyways. So, I mean, I'm glad that that happened. Michael Dal Colle, you're a member of the New Jersey Devils. That was not an easy trade to make. Now, I'm not done, though. I'm not done. Now that we have cap space, I would like to go get a veteran defenseman. I think that would be all right. Let's see here. Who can we offload? We can offload, maybe not. Stevenson, let's see here. You know what? Actually, I am done. We're not going to go ahead and make a trade for a defenseman. We made our trades, or I guess our trade. We kind of killed two birds with one stone there. You can look at the Islanders. They're last place in our division, so I don't think that they're going to be a playoff team. Now, what I'm going to do is I have to call up that other guy and send Mike Richards down. I want Mike Richards to retire a member of the New Jersey Devils since we kind of like revitalized his career. We are going to go ahead and send him down, though. Nope, maybe not. I got to call Mr. Sundstrom up. Can I do that? Beautiful. Now, Mike Richards, you're going down. Sorry, buddy. You're probably going to be on waivers, and I don't think you'll be picked up. So, sorry, Mike Richards. Your spot got taken by that Sundstrom kid who does have pretty good face-off stats, 81. So, look at our team now, 93, 94, 93. Michael Dal Colle was a huge acquisition for us. I'm stoked on that. Foligno is going to go down here, and you're going to go down there. McNeil, Pavel Zacha, Del Cole, Henrique Atkinson, Palmieri. I think I'm going to put Palmieri on the second line. That's where he was playing. And then Michael Del Cole, Adam Henrique, and then Palmieri. So next year, you could see Palmieri or Atkinson be gone. I mean, I don't really want to talk about next year yet, but it's kind of the idea here. So you're going to go there. You're going to go there. Merrill, you're going to go there. And that is all good. Right-handed, 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 left, left, left. Beautiful, beautiful. Now, power play-wise, yep, that looks all good to me. Michael Del Cole getting first-line power play minutes. That's what I like to see. Now, that was a big trade, all right? That was a blockbuster. I think that was a blockbuster trade. Definitely a blockbuster. Now, let's see if we can continue on with the winning streak. This video is going to be a long one. Yeah, I'm happy with that trade. I'm happy with that move. I feel good about it. It's a little bit greasy because he was having such a good year. But you know what? Jonathan Drouin is still a hell of a player, and they got a couple of picks they're building for the future, so I'm cool with that. Plus, I got that Spears kid. That was a pretty even trade. Now, I want to hear what you guys think in the comments because I think a lot of people are going to be, oh, not realistic, blah, blah, blah. But a lot of people don't mind the unrealistic, quote-unquote, trades. But Desjardins makes it 1-0 on the first shot. That sucks. First period, 2-1. Michael Del Cole scores in his first game. There you go. Leon Draisaitl and Desjardins. Period number 2, 3-1, and we lose 4-1. Unfortunately, there that one sucked. All right, well, it's all good. Let's go ahead and continue with the simulation. Let's get a bunch of games done here. We still have quite a few games before the end of the year is done. 36, 18, and 7. We are still a dominant team, and I really have no concerns about our playoff hopes. Let's just continue on with the victories, get the scout out there once more. I'm going to go to the queue, and we're going to go forwards for 1 month exactly. There you go. 4-1 win against Edmonton, so we lose 4-1, and then we win 4-1. That's all good. Keep the season ticket prices. Yeah, it's all good. Get out of here. I hate the owner mode. Wish I would have turned it off, but 3-0 loss, and then we bounce back with a victory, hopefully. There you go. Shootout victory against the Pittsburgh Penguins. Let's go and get 40 wins before we hit 20 losses. How about that? Come on, up against the Flyers. 40 wins, boys. Come on. Oh, no, we lose. But it's okay. We get it right back. 40, 20, and 7. Sorry, 40, 21, and 7 now. I definitely want to slow sim that game against the Islanders. I definitely want to see the return of Michael Del Cole and see if Jonathan Drouin's going to light it up. Come on, guys. Why are we losing here? 6-5. There you go. We'll slow sim the game against Tampa Bay, and then a week later we'll slow sim against the Islanders. Our locker room chemistry is up. Our fan happiness is pretty decent. I remember at one point our fan happiness was 29%. So, I mean, the 76 is definitely a positive. So, first period, 2-0. Yes, Ryan Nugent-Hopkins and Santini. The boy gets a goal. There you go. Period number 2, 4-1. There you go. Henrique and Hall. And the third period, Hall gets another and Cody Ceci gets one. But Santini, what a beast. Gets a big goal. There you go. That was a big victory there against the Tampa Bay Lightning, who are a pretty decent team. We got the Rangers, and then we got Montreal, and then we got a big rivalry game here against the Islanders. Every GM mode, we seem to have a rivalry against the Islanders. So this could be the birth of a new rivalry here with Long Island. You see their big win against Montreal, 6-3. Let's go here. Period number 1, 0-0. Period number 2, oh wow, 3-1. Okay, Marchand gets 2, and then Pavel Zacha says, nope, I'm getting 1. All right, well, hopefully we can come through with a victory here. Maybe get a couple early on. Come on. You can score on Yaroslav Halak or Thomas Greiss. Whoever is in net, we're out shooting them only by 1 or 2. But come on, guys, let's go here. Jonathan Drouin, shut him down. He hasn't scored or hopefully hasn't got a point yet. Cam Fowler gets 1. Okay, there you go. Tom Hackle ties it up. What a beast. There you go. There you go. Going into overtime here. Come on, Del Cole. Win it in OT. Win it in OT. You got this. 56 seconds left. Going into a shootout. And there you go. Cam Atkinson seems to be our shootout ace. He scored quite a few goals in the shootout. And there's a big victory. It's a giant victory there. And this video is going to be hella long. I got to hurry this up. Let's go ahead and get the rest of the simulation done. We made our big trade. Let's just get the rest of the simulation dealt with here. Up against Nashville, they're a pretty good team, pretty much the exact same record as us, and we drop it 6-4. Ouch. That sucks. Go and just go with the defense for a month. There you go. Up against Carolina, and we win. We didn't trade for Skinner, but it didn't matter. We got the victory anyways. I'm glad I didn't trade for Skinner, although there's a part of me deep down that wishes that we would have made that trade. But you know what? It's fine. We got Del Cole. I'm happy as can be. There's no worries at all. Hakuna Matata. Everything's just fine. A couple of losses, though. A couple of shootout losses. Haven't been scoring many goals of late. Come on, guys. Let's go here. Get our 47th victory of the year. Hopefully. Let's go. Period number 1, 0-0. Period number 2, 1-0. Tyson Barrie, third period. We score 1, but it's too little too late. Again, our lack of goal scoring. That sucks. That sucks. But no matter what, we are in the playoffs. Now let's see who we are up against. That'd be kind of funny if the Islanders got right through and we got them in the first round. But we don't get the Islanders. We get the other New York-based team. Failed, whatever. We get the New York Rangers in round number 1. All right, so not much travel with this one. We're pretty close to each other. You can stand at one side of the river and look over. You can see New York, and if you look the other way, you can see New Jersey. So no travel whatsoever. Should be a good series here. I'm pretty stoked for this one. So let's go ahead here and have a look at everyone's year, all the stats, all that good stuff. Michael Del Cole, 71 points. How many points did he have when we got him? Holy crap, 71? Really? 27 goals and 44 points? Sorry, 44 assists? What a beast. What a machine, this kid. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins there was 65, not so bad. Atkinson was 63, that was a great free agent signing. Kyle Palmieri, 52, it wasn't great, but you know what, with the start that you had, it's all good, buddy. Taylor Hall only with 60 points, all right, there you go. Cam Fowler with 32, that's what we need from Cam Fowler. Maybe a few more assists, but the 14 goals is definitely nice. Mark-Edward Vlasic, a plus 13, he definitely did his job, hitting around the 30-point mark. Hackle, 26. There you go. Everyone seemed to produce pretty nicely. Pavel Zacha there with 20 points of his own. Mike Richards with 13. Devonta Smith-Pelly, blah, blah, blah. And Sundstrom had 3 points in 22 games as our fourth-line center. Going into... Was Michael Del Cole a rookie? Wow, he's definitely taken home the Calder. Looking at the goaltenders here, Anthony Niemi had 2 points, which is kind of funny. 2 assists for him, and he went 8-6. Did his job as a backup. Had the shutout, not bad at all. But Corey Schneider... didn't play, I mean, I guess the whole team didn't really play that great towards the last 10-15 games, but still a very nice performance from Corey Schneider, 38-23, not bad at all. We are a playoff team. We went on that huge winning streak. Let's see all the year's stats. Not many people put up points. Wow, okay. Tavares, 83, Tatar, Nyquist. All right, well, Patrick Laine there, was he a rookie? Okay, maybe he'll take home the Calder. Who knows? Yeah, Patrick Laine had 2 more points than Michael Del Cole. All right, man, I think Michael Del Cole is going to be a big piece to this team. I think that was a great trade. I want to go look at Jonathan Drouin's stats as well, though. I want to see how he did. There you go. You can see Zach Ficali leading the way there in Montreal. Anthony Stolar, Evan Fitzpatrick, all those guys. Now, one thing I want to do is go to Long Island, and I want to see Jonathan Drouin, just because. I guess we can go the other way. All the way back here. Let's go to the New York Islanders. Here we go. Hopefully had a pretty decent end of the year. He didn't need... Oh, they put him in... Oh, my God. They put him in the AHL. They said, you know what? Screw you. You're not playing with us. They put Drouin in the AHL. Oh, my God. He had 9 goals and 13 assists in the AHL. But, wow. Okay. I guess he had 22 points in 18 games in the AHL. That sucks. Oh, man. Poor Drouin. Maybe they're waiting for next year. That's funny. All right, well, that's going to be the end of this one, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. That was a long one. Oh, no, we're not quite done yet. I got to look at the team stats. Sorry, hold on. This video is crazy long. I know, I'm sorry. Where did we finish? We finished 6th in the league with 101 points. Goals for, 207 goals, so we didn't finish that great. But, I mean, teams like Pittsburgh only scored 200. So, goals against, we finished 2nd last. Oh, my God, there you go. 189 goals. That's all Corey Schneider, baby. All Corey Schneider. As for our PK at 80%, it's not so bad. Our last 10 games are 4-4 4-1. So we need to start picking it up here. We had a slow start to the end of the year, but we could do this. I'm very confident in our team headed towards the postseason. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.